Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching today's video. In this video, I'm gonna show you how I created this glossy smoky eye, which is a look that I've wanted to do for a really long time, so I can't wait to show you how I did this. Now, if you aren't subscribed yet, don't forget to subscribe. I post new videos every week. And the first thing I'm gonna do is prime my eyelids. I have already done my eyebrows. I will put the products that I've used in the description bar, and I will also put a link in the description if you wanna see a tutorial on how I do my eyebrows. So I'm just applying the primer all over my eyelids, and the palette I'm gonna use today is by Makeup by Mario, and this is actually a palette that has all matte shades. And I just started with the lightest color and used this underneath the brow bone. This will just slightly lighten it up. I really like how it looks when you have like a smoky eye and you have like super darkness like on the eyelid, and it goes from like from dark to light towards your brow. So therefore I just kind of wanted to emphasize the lightness a little bit. And then now I'm going in with the Maybelline Studio Gel Eyeliner, which is just like a normal gel eyeliner that you would normally use to create like your eyeliner or for your waterline. And I just use like a Sigma E25 brush and use this brush to kind of smudge it all over my eyelid. So I like to start like in the center of the eyelid, and then I slowly blend it more like upwards and more to the centers. I have a special discount code for all Sigma Beauty brushes. In my opinion, they are the best brushes out there. And I also created a brush kit together with Sigma, which has my 6 favorite brushes, which comes in a more affordable price. So I will link that down in the description bar in case you're curious. But this is the E25, and it's actually like a blending brush, so you can use it to like blend your eyeshadow. But I also really like to use it for cream products. It's actually my favorite brush for this particular step. And I also use it very often in my videos when I kind of want to make my outer end of my eyeshadow look a little bit more clean. I use a little bit concealer on the brush, and then I use this brush to kind of smooth it out. But if you have followed me for a while, you probably have seen me doing that, because that's a trick that I do very often. But I also really like to use this brush for this step. And you just want to really take your time with this, especially in my case, which is kind of my fault. My eyeliner was a little bit dried out, so it took me a little longer with blending it out. If you still have like a more creamy gel eyeliner, it's gonna be easier to blend it out, but I just made the mistake. I should have used like, I don't know if you guys know this trick, but Inglot has a product, Inglot Cosmetics, and it's called the Duraline, which is a little bottle with like a transparent product in it, and you can like use it for different things. I think it's originally meant to use for your glitter to stick on your eyelid. I'm not quite sure, but it's also really nice to put like a few drips of the product in your dried product, like a gel eyeliner, and this will make it creamy again. So yeah, I should have done that, my mistake. So it took me a little longer to blend it out and make it look more smooth, but that's no problem. I mean, I have all the time. I'm filming this for you guys, so I'm not really worried about that, but just a tip for me. So I'm really focused on blending everything out, and then I went in with a little bit of black eyeshadow and I just blended it on top of it. And then I switched to like a tinier brush to make the edges look a little bit more soft. And I'm just kind of going back and forth with a tiny brush and a big brush, and just kind of like packing on the black eyeshadow on top of where I applied the gel eyeliner to really kind of lock it in place. Because the gel eyeliner I use is a cream product, so it can kind of like crease during the day, especially if you have oily skin. I don't have super oily skin. I would say it's kind of like combination skin. So it does kind of get oily during the day. So for me, it also happens. So this is just a trick. If you use a cream product on your eyelid, make sure you set it with some powder to really like lock it in place. So, and that's not only the reason why I'm doing that, it's also to make it look more black. So now I'm going in with this pencil, which is by Makeup Forever. It was actually the first time using this pencil. It's just like a simple black pencil, but it's actually super black, and it applied super smooth, and it was super long lasting. So I will definitely using this pencil more often. I'm really glad that I got it. You can already tell by how it looks in my waterline. It just looks super smooth and super black. Sometimes when pencils are a little bit drier, you can kind of see like, I don't know, it just doesn't look as smooth as this one is. It's just super black. So yeah, I'm really excited about this pencil. So now I'm going in with black eyeshadow underneath the lower lash line and also kind of applying it on top of my waterline. If you're scared to do this, like I know when you're, for example, wearing contacts, you want to be careful that you don't get like loose powder in your eyes. But just be careful with this. When I dip my brush into eyeshadow, I always tap off the excess product, so there's not like that many like loose eyeshadow left on my brush, if that makes sense. So it doesn't get in my eyes and it doesn't like fall onto my face. So after that, I just switched to a tiny blending brush and I just continued to blend until I was happy with how it looked. If you feel like you have applied too much, you can always go in with a clean blending brush, apply a tiny amount of concealer on it and just kind of blend it softly underneath the lower lash line to kind of even it out and make it look less messy, if that makes sense. I can definitely do a video on that if you guys are interested in seeing that, to kind of like avoid smoky eye mistakes. Also, I used a lash curler and I didn't know it had some glitter on it, which was so annoying because it transferred onto my eye look, which really sucks because I really wanted it to stay the way it looked because it looked pretty good for me personally. So I went in with the Balm Cosmetics mascara, which is one of their newest mascara, which I really like. I actually have a lot of mascaras currently, which I'm liking. So whenever I film a video, I'm kind of like, which one should I use? Because there's so many good ones out there. So after using that, I went in with this gloss, which is by Kevyn Aucoin. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but it's a gloss for your eyes. You can use it also for like different other parts of your face. But I believe it's called the Eye Gloss, but I will link it down in the description bar if you want to know the name. And I'm super gently applying it all over my eyelid, which gives the most cool effect in my opinion. Like imagine this with like a bold red or like with a nude lipstick. It's gonna look so cool and sexy in my opinion. Super pretty, super cool for like the upcoming months, like for the holidays. So yeah, I'm really excited to finally have tried this and I love how it turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if this is something you would wear. I know it's a little bit crazy, but for like a photo shoot or a special occasion, I think it's gonna be super cool. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy. This is really helpful for my YouTube channel, and hopefully I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.
Even if you tried, you wouldn't understand it. Maybe something's missing inside of you. Just a bit of